Today, we're diving into the exciting world of OpenAI o1. At Jelvix, our experts have been exploring this new language model for a while now. It's been quite the journey, and we're here to share our key takeaways, recommendations, and best practices. Spoiler alert, it's significantly different from the familiar GPT models. But before we dive in, let's clarify the model's robustness and improvements. And to do that, let's look at the benchmarking reports by OpenAI. As you can see, it significantly outscored the GPT-4o version in all three cases of math competitions, coding challenges, and PhD-level science questions. On the standard ML benchmarks, the o1 model also demonstrates improvements in various tasks. But where do these differences lie, and how can we leverage them to our advantage? Buckle up, we're about to reveal some hot insights. And be sure to watch until the end to see the good and bad prompt examples for the o1 model. We're Jelvix, a software development partner for industry leaders. We post weekly videos on tech in 5 minutes. Don't forget to subscribe. Getting started with the o1 model, the first thing to remember is that o1 is not designed to replace GPT-4o in all use cases, and even OpenAI made it pretty clear. If your applications require things like image inputs, function calls, or fast response times, it's better to use GPT-4o or even GPT-4o Mini. And to prove that point, OpenAI conducted an experiment where human experts were brought in to review and compare the new model with GPT-4o, without knowing which model they were evaluating. The results showed that GPT-4o remains the preferred choice for natural language tasks, like creative writing and editing, while the o1 version excels in programming, data analysis, and calculations. So keep this in mind when using these AI models in your daily work. Next, a special point that required close attention from Jelvix experts when getting to know the o1 model is its reasoning tokens that represent the model's internal thought process. They lay the foundation for the model's chain of thought reasoning, making o1 the first large language model designed to think before it responds. While exciting, this also brings additional considerations, including increased costs. Since ensuring enough space in the context window for reasoning tokens is crucial, a complete middleware overhaul for testing is needed. Based on Jelvix's experience, models can generate from hundreds to thousands of reasoning tokens depending on problem complexity. Mastering token calculations requires practice, so patience is key. With this in mind, remember to apply this robustness and sophisticated capabilities of o1 only where it's truly needed. You wouldn't take a plane to do grocery shopping, right? Similarly, o1 should be leveraged to match its capabilities. Otherwise, the expenses simply wouldn't be justified. Also, while everyone at Jelvix was impressed by the results we achieved from the o1 model, there's still limitations to consider. Key features like streaming, temperature setting, and the ability to use external tools are missing. For the Jelvix experts, this absence limits flexibility in workflows, making it harder to fine-tune results or integrate the model into complex, real-time systems. Additionally, o1's response time is significantly slower. Tasks that previously took 1 to 3 seconds can now take 10 to 20 seconds. The reasoning process further extends this time for complex tasks, potentially ranging from several minutes to even hours. And in some cases, we witnessed responses exceeding the CDN provider's 60-second timeout, leading to failed requests. Here's another piece of advice from the Jelvix team. Whatever project you're working on with o1, make sure to handle the core logic yourself to maintain control over its direction. From our experience, this approach not only ensures better quality results, but also makes it much easier to refine the output to match your vision. Don't expect to integrate the beta version into your production-ready apps and expect it to work magic for you. You'll need to experiment, refine prompts, and continuously double-check the output. AI can be unpredictable. Therefore, regular assessments and adjustments are essential for achieving the desired outcomes. As we mentioned the unpredictability factor, here's another insight all Jelvix experts agreed on. With its reasoning logic and the ability to observe and analyze the chain of thought process within the o1 model, we see this as a significant step toward better understanding AI and, consequently, trusting its output more. And while it doesn't completely eliminate AI hallucinations, this increased transparency is a positive step forward. Last but not least, as we promised, let us illustrate some good and bad practices for prompting. To achieve this, let's break down OpenAI's recommendations into actionable prompts. Following the principle of the simpler the better truly works with o1. Simplicity aligns perfectly with the model's design, and from our experience, It understands the potential nuances of the topic well, so there's no need for extensive elaboration. The same applies for requests for step-by-step guidance. The model uses this approach by default, so there's no need to specify it. And if you wish to review and analyze the model's reasoning process, the O1 model allows for that as well. Delimiters is a very handy tool we actively use at Jelvix. By using delimiters such as triple quotation marks, XML tags, or section titles, we can clearly indicate distinct sections within a prompt. For instance, when summarizing different aspects of a project, we can separate each section with clear markers, allowing the model to process each part individually and provide more accurate outputs. In our experience, it ensured fewer iterations and led to better results. Another tip we found really useful is to limit additional context. While it may be tempting to provide extensive background information, filtering out unnecessary data is crucial to ensure that the model doesn't get overwhelmed or sidetracked by excessive details. Have you gained any insights from your own experience with prompting in the O1 or ChatGPT models? Share your thoughts in the comments. Also, check out our video comparison on ChatGPT versus Bard for some extra insights about AI. Lastly, please support us by liking the video and leaving a comment. Bye for now.